Hi, this is Carrie Brownstein.
This is DJ Premier.
This is Darren Aronofsky.
You got the RZA right here.
Rose McGowan.
Radiohead.
Aisha Tyler.
Tribe Called Quest.
Fred Armisen.
Prince Paul.
Javier Munoz. Seth Meyers.
Frankie Cosmos.
Flying Lotus.
Hi, we're Chaim, and you're listening to the Talkhouse Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Talkhouse Podcast. I'm Josh Modell. On this week's episode, we've got two old friends who've worked together on such culture-crushing songs as Dick in a Box, one of whom is known more for the music and the other for the funny. It's Andy Samberg and Asa Taccone. Now, Samberg you surely know for his years on Saturday Night Live and Brooklyn Nine-Nine and tons of big movies. Before all that, he was part of the trio The Lonely Island, which blew up on SNL with Dick in a Box, among other hilarious jams. Lonely Island also features Jorma Taccone, and when Samberg and Taccone needed some musical help for their SNL shorts, they would often call Jorma's brother Asa, who helped them shape Dick in a Box, Motherlover, and plenty of other songs. But Asa's less inclined toward the funny stuff than his childhood friends are known for. He's been making his own decidedly less silly music since 2011 in collaboration with Matthew Cornbread Compton under the name Electric Guest. The duo just released their first album since 2019, and it's called 10K. You'll hear the meaning behind the name in this chat. And as you'll also hear, there's no jokey rap to be found, just a compelling mix of soulful pop and indie rock. You might not be surprised to learn that in recent years, Taccone has also collaborated with the likes of The Weeknd and Carly Rae Jepsen. Check out a little bit of Play Your Guitar from 10K right here.
Just pick it up, pick it up. Play your guitar now, vibrating higher. Vibrating higher. Just pick it up, pick it up.
As you'll hear, Samberg and Taccone are pretty comfortable with each other because their friendship goes way back. They talk about Samberg's decision to take a swing at the big time, Lonely Island deep cuts, and the alternate name that Electric Guest briefly considered. Enjoy.
Okay, check 1, 2. It is me, Asa Taccone, in this place to be with Andy, Sam B.
Check. Check 1, 2. My name is Hi.
I'm always hella late to things. I just asked the people that came in here if Demon Slayer was like a good show, and they're like, well, it's not a show.
Oh, K-pop Demon.
K-pop, yeah. I don't even know what it's called exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just always late to shit.
But you know what? You're on your own wavelength, and that's why we're here.
Exactly.
God damn, I'm so pro. What a seg. Up top, you guys couldn't hear it, but we just high-fived, and it was glorious.
Yeah, we did.
I probably should stop rocking around.
There's a lot of love
here.
in
We're
this room.
here in Los Angeles at my offices that I share with Akiva and also your brother, Jorma.
Ooh, shout out to both those boys.
Yeah, he's never here, but he does share in the company because he's a New York boy. So, Asa.
Yeah, Andy.
This is exciting.
We've actually never done this.
We've never done this, but we've known each other a long time.
Totally. There's a photo that my mother has on her fridge of you and Jorma and Akiva.
Yes.
I think in high school, in front of our little front yard. It's all the back of you guys just leaning over our gate.
Whoa. I think that's the day we decided to move to LA.
It was college then?
I think it was we had all three just graduated college.
Damn.
And we met up in Berkeley, where we all grew up together,
mm-hmm.
and decided to try and make a go of it.
And you did.
And we did, but that was at your house that we made that choice. And I remember that day specifically seeing you. You had a little bench press in the backyard. You were looking cut and nice.
A wannabe thug. Oh my God, I was so bad.
But you were already making music. Do you remember this? You were with two of your friends. I think it was like a guy and a girl. And you came out with like a boombox and said, like, we just made this song. And you played it for us. And we were like, God damn, that's pretty good.
Was it rap?
No, I don't think so.
That's crazy.
I think it was kind of R&B-ish.
Been doing this shit from day one.
We've been doing it again.
We both day oneers.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, how now we're both unks.
Totally. Just headed towards the grave for sure.
I mean, you're like kind of a hunky unk, though. Kind of a hunk.
You too. You're aging like fine wine. But you feel it inside. Even if you look good on the outside, you're like, oh, my body's dying.
Yeah, you're in a constant spiral. Yeah, for sure.
3 hours of energy a day. And then anything else is like pushing past
that. All right. So you got a new album coming out.
Yeah.
Electric Guest.
Yeah. I actually just had the listening party last night in LA, which was, I was telling you earlier, was kind of harrowing a little bit to be in a room with 70 people or something, just in deep silence.
Yeah.
Because my boy who was running it, like John told me, he was like, for the duration of the album, don't know phones, whatever. And you just sit there and everyone just listens in silence. People luckily clapped after everyone.
That's very sweet. The listening party in general is a concept I have trouble wrapping my head around. Like we've done them before, but it's like, as the backdrop to a party.
Remember when I DJ'd that one listening party of yours?
No.
Yes.
Remind me.
Yeah. Well, all I remember is I got a bunch of free shit from it, which is great. I got a bunch of free Sonos stuff. That doesn't have it in my room.
We did it at like a Sonos
Dude,
place.
I got Sonos shit for years, for 10 years off of that. My plug actually just went away.
Just dried up.
But it was great. I remember that. You got
Sonos, hit up Asa, man.
Please, Sonos.
He needs that re-up.
Anybody. Demon Slayer Hunter. And he got some merch or whatever.
Hey, we don't have to be putting my merch on blast. But I am going to be giving that to my kids. So it was all right. They clapped after the songs. That's good.
Yeah. But it was good. I actually wasn't embarrassed, which I guess is a good sign.
That's good. Because you like the music you made.
Yeah. This one was this album I was saying actually last night, I was like, sometimes listening to older songs you've done is like looking at a picture of yourself from 10 years ago. Where you're like, oh my God, that outfit. I look horrible. Like there's some kind of like cringy, whatever. And I had a bit of that last night when they did the recap. They're like, this is kind of where the band came from. Yes. They played a bunch of the older records. I'm like, But this one I didn't. I was like, oh yeah, I love all this new shit.
I feel like you have in the past told me the thing that a lot of musicians I know tell me, which is they like the thing they're working on now the most of anything they've ever done.
Totally.
Like, I feel like that's almost a cliche, right? It'd be like, honestly, the shit I'm doing right now is the best I've ever done.
Yeah, you get rid of all that other shit. Yeah, totally. It's true though. It's like, I think that's real.
I feel like I'm so feedback based at being in comedy.
Yeah,
that I'm like, everything we're working on now is trash. The only things that were good were the things everyone
You're the
agreed were good. So for me, I look back. There's some stuff I'm like, I don't stand by this, and I wasn't sure about it at the time either, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, you basically tell yourself that the things that are good are the ones everyone else told you were good.
Yeah, totally. Although
not always.
I was going to say with me and you, I feel like with your stuff, me and you, I feel like I have a kinship on liking all the weirder shit that didn't go big.
Of course.
Like all your hella weird ass jokes that were clearly just like,
they're a little more
chuckling to this.
I would say if you asked me in truth what my favorite thing we've ever done musically, it's the thing me and Keith did, the Bash Brothers album.
Yeah,
which
that album was
literally made for no one.
This is when we interject the soundbite of that album.
Oh yeah, give us a little soundbite on that.
Bling.
But yes, it's good to be proud of all of it, and all of it brings you to the place you are now.
And actually, I did have a moment last night where when they were doing the whole recap where I was like, you know what? Yeah, this song doesn't suck that bad. Like it's just playing earlier stuff that I was like, oh, stuff I like. Even this had the first song that we kind of really went for us and did well. I always just felt so insecure about the song. And me and Cornbread, shout out to Cornbread, begged to have Brian Danger Mouse take it off the album. We're like, this song's so corny.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. And he was like, no.
Which one?
This Had I Hold.
Oh, This Had I Hold.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's a smash.
I mean, thank God it really got us a whole life, but you just never know. Actually, I'm curious, was there anything that you did that you didn't think would pop that did?
Definitely.
Really?
Multiples.
Which ones?
Threw It on the Ground. We didn't think, we didn't think was anything.
That was kind of like
The Creep we didn't necessarily think was much.
Did that one go? I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big part of that is because Nicki Minaj is on it.
Oh, right. Yeah, totally.
Shy Ronnie we thought was a disaster, and then when it aired, we were like, whoop, we were wrong.
By the way, isn't The Creep the one that John Waters is on?
Yes.
And our boy from the Bay Area, because John Waters at the time was living in San Francisco, so we got our boy to go record him at his apartment.
That's
and Drew went and recorded him at his place.
Wait, Drew Campbell did that?
Yeah, totally. He said it was a trip. I was like, again, he was like, he knew he was a legend. Like, you're going into this Artur's house.
Yeah, but John Waters is the nicest.
Yeah, he said it was a dream.
He's so dope. He runs a music festival in San Francisco now, right?
Really?
Or hosts it.
Oh, that's hella tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
But anyway, so those ones went.
Yeah, exactly.
But on your big songs, did you knew?
You never know. I mean, it's just like any endeavor.
Yeah.
You have hunches, but you never ever know. Like, even
I Just Had Sex.
I mean, we made a video for it because we figured it was a single.
Yeah.
But that was also like, it just sounded like a pop song on the radio and Akon was on it.
Right.
But we were like, I don't know if the video is going to be hella funny.
Right.
By the way, I immediately start saying hello when I'm with you because we're big.
I'm sorry. I haven't been able to shake.
Oh, the masks, the many masks we wear, Asa. But yeah, I mean, and you don't truly know until like, except for a few of them, you don't know till like years later.
Yeah, I guess that's real. That's been my experience too.
I keep waiting for us to have like a TikTok song just pop off, you know? Why has no one started a TikTok for us?
There will be. That's the thing. You just got to give it time. I'm telling people.
Wouldn't it be so funny if there was just like a TikTok challenge for one of our songs?
Yeah. Anybody listening? No. I mean, I'm telling people now that I do think in music it's different now. I think like time is different. I think novelty is different. I literally am telling people when you release an album, give it 4 years to see if it like finds its way.
In a way, it's kind of beautiful. I mean, obviously it can be a little stressful, but it's beautiful in the way of like, you truly need to just make something you like and that you stand on and then put it out and let it go wherever it's going to go. I mean, that's always been the case, but I do feel like the times of like having the machine behind you can like force it into people's lives are kind of gone.
Yeah, totally.
Outside of a few artists.
Totally. I mean, even radio is so different now. To be on radio, what is radio?
It's all scattered.
Well, we actually just worked on a track that just came out on SNL.
That's right.
Featuring Charlie X.
That's right. Here I go. We got that off.
Bob City.
Yeah, that's an Asa track, and then we wrote it together. That was super fun.
That was hella fun.
We've done a lot of songs together, Asa.
We have, Andy. We've known each other for so fucking long. It's
We're
just,
so long.
like literally before we started blabbing on the recorded, and we were just like talking about hella family stuff, which is
yes.
No,
it goes all the way back.
Our parents know each other.
But wait, stop diverting from your stuff.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
I've heard whatever songs have been put out. I like them a lot.
Fire.
The guitar song is really my jam.
Fuck yeah.
But with all your albums, I have like early faves, and then I keep listening, and then other ones creep on me too, which I like.
I guarantee that's how this album will be.
Yeah.
It's been a confusing one in that way. Because if you're lucky, people are like, I don't know what the single is. It could be these 4 songs,
right?
You know, whatever. And that's kind of been the case. I think people sit on it, and initially the things they liked, they're different now. But yeah, we've already released Play Guitar, this kind of doo-woppy one. I don't know if you've heard it.
I heard them all. Everything that's on streaming, I've heard.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
And I forget the other ones, the Love on High and one other fucking one.
They're all dope.
Right on.
As per usual.
Yeah, thank you, baby boy.
Electric guests don't miss. But this might be a good time to sort of air a grievance, which is, I remember when you were trying to decide what to name your band, and it was between Electric Guest and Radical Miracle.
Oh my God.
Which is a reference to the movie Rad.
Oh my God. The BMX movie from the fucking, what?
Yeah, from the 80s.
Damn.
And I was like,
the line is, it's going to take a radical miracle to beat this dude.
That's right.
Yeah. That's crazy. You remember that. That's why it's fun talking to you, because it's like you actually know.
Well, I remember because I was like, what are we talking about?
It's
Radical
clearly
Miracle.
Radical Miracle. No,
that's the best name ever.
Totally. They're both kind of like over the top. Electric Guest, Radical Miracle.
I mean, we had a similar situation. We were deciding between calling our group Lonely Island or Incredibad. And I got outvoted. I wanted Incredibad.
Incredibad's kind of fire.
Incredibad and Radical Miracle were both my choices. Yeah. You can see it like kind of a thread there.
Totally. But you got it in for an album title.
Exactly.
That's, on this album, same thing. I had the intention to call the album Healing, and I was going to have like 3 instrumental tracks that were, that literally when you listen to them, they were, the idea was that you'd feel blah, 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 just for the purpose of healing. And of course, at the end of the day, it just comes down to like what tracks are the best. And so it pivoted, and I called it 10K. Everyone thinks it's like a running reference. People are hitting me up like, "Oh, I run like 5Ks all the time." And so I'm like, no, it's not that.
I mean, I'm such a consumer. I was just like, it's $10,000. Well, do you want me to ask you what it means? Or
yeah, sure.
So tell me what 10K means.
10K, my mentor in music, who's my boy and has always been my day one. When I first moved to LA and I was working some shitty job Actually, it wasn't that shitty. It was just a little restaurant, but I was broke and whatever.
What was it called? What was the name of the restaurant?
Actually, they're out of business. So all I remember is that like Bobby Flay came and like had like the bake off with them and like beat their cupcake that they were known for.
Oh, they did beat Bobby Flay at the restaurant you worked
Bobby Flay
at.
and lost. And
What did he cook?
He just made a cupcake and beat their cupcake. Anyways,
He made a single cupcake?
I don't know. I didn't watch the episode, but
I feel like that would be more difficult than making a few, but go on.
anyways, I was working there and broke, and my guy kind of was like, I'm going to help you out. And he gave me $10,000 so that I could just focus on my music.
Yeah.
And it really did. I stretched the money for like 2 years somehow.
Wow.
Like I did other little jobs, but like where I really, really focused on music. And kind of every time he was in town, I would play him my stuff. And it ended up getting me kind of everything. My first record, it just gave me.
Wow. What a gift.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
By the way, I was right. It was money.
It was it was money.
Yeah. Man, what an angel.
Yeah, it was super lucky. It was super lucky. So the album's kind of it's a full circle moment for me, because I'm not sure I don't know if you can vibe or relate to this, but you get in, you're essentially like in your pajamas fucking around, making your art in whatever capacity, and it's hella fun and there's no money involved.
So far I can relate.
Yeah. and then, you know, life takes over. And if you're lucky enough to even be in the creative arts for long enough, the shit gets practical and you have bills to pay, and and then you kind of enter the system of, you know, kind of monetizing the art, and you're linked up with these big companies and and I will say, like, I kind of lost my way in that, especially the last couple of years. And I did the whole major label thing, and everyone I worked with was a dream, and yet I just feel like the music suffered. And so this is kind of the reason why I called it 10K, is kind of because this album was a real return to form for me. It was just me in my bedroom with all my friends would come over, nobody in the room, and the only kind of, it was just that private feeling of whether I liked it or not.
That's the dream.
Yeah, and that's how we made the first album. So.
Wow. So are you switched labels for this record?
Yeah, and I'm on a new label, but it's not a major, and therefore there's just different. Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, I know the differences. Yeah. Labels and studios and all of it.
It's all the same. There's just parallels.
Yeah, and it's none of them are right or wrong. It's just different goals.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And you know when someone wants a smash, and as it turns out, it's really hard. It's really hard. Like there's a Leonard Cohen, I think, quote that says, like, if I knew where great songs came from, I'd go there more often. And it's just like, as it turns out, it's really hard to fucking write a great movie, write a great song.
Yes,
song, both you and I. Yeah, it's just like how many things are, don't see the light of day.
I know that there's people who their bread and butter is doing exactly that, but I can just say personally, everything we've ever done that you would say, like, quote unquote popped off in that way was not intentional. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It was just like following something we found interesting.
I remember when you guys were first working on what became Dick in a Box, there was 2 ideas. It was like something about a new Nintendo that came out or something.
No. This was Seth was pitching it to us, Seth Meyers. It was like Xbox or something was coming out that week, and people were like waiting in long lines.
Yeah.
And he came to us and was like, "You guys should do a song with Justin about that." And we were like, "Nah."
And I remember being on the phone with you guys, and you're like, "Oh, like it was going to be one or the other." And of course, like an idiot, when you're like, "You have this other idea, right? It's about like putting your dick in a box." And I was like, "This is dumb as shit. Like this isn't going to work."
No,
you know what I mean? And
no,
then of course, when I saw the whole thing, and I got lucky. Shout out to myself. I got to work on some of the music for that.
You did.
But I was like, oh my God, these fools, their vision just shined through.
So much of it was playing on the nostalgia of those videos that we loved, and that style of music, like early 90s R&B, and Justin loved that stuff too. And we weren't the first people to do something comedic in that space, but I do think we were the first to do something in that space that knew as much about it and loved it as much as we did.
Yeah, totally.
Like it was an homage, and he had that same approach. And I think it was kind of one of a million moments for us that we were really lucky that we were kind of the first to get to it. And generationally, so many people our age were like, yes, that's our shit. You know, as with all things, it's not just about having something people like, it's also the timing.
Yeah,
of the
totally.
moment.
It's just the luck of the universe.
Yeah.
I remember you fools calling me, I think at 2 a.m. my time in LA. And I was like, oh, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Y'all and Justin like giggling and like just going back and forth about ideas. Whatever.
Yes.
Crazy.
And you came through as always.
Those were the days though. You guys would pull all-nighters all the time.
All the time. Yeah. The original Bones of That Beat were made by Catrice Barnes, who was wonderful.
I know. Shout out.
And then
so lovely.
You gave us supplementary.
Wow.
And then on the next one, it was you and
Which
Drew.
one was that, for Motherlover?
For Motherlover,
yeah,
right?
that was
a beat that you and Drew Campbell made.
Many times now in my career working with Andy. Let's fill this up for you. Hold on. Let's get that sound of that water.
Oh,
Andy. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
A little bit of a refill.
Oh, yeah.
One must stay hydrated in the 90 now.
But this thing has happened really consistently, actually, where basically you pick a beat that usually me and Drew have made, and then it popped off, and then everyone says, "Oh my God, I can't believe like you didn't give that beat to like somebody else." And I was like, nobody wanted this shit.
Right.
We play those beats, we play those same beats for 1 million people, and like you've just always had the vision of like, oh no, I know how I can flip this.
That's
and
nice.
I think even if you look at Motherlover, it's kind of a weird beat. It's like trance. It's like trance over some huge,
it's
like
so dope. The second it starts, you're just like, you can't stop moving. It's got that like incredible bounce to it.
Yeah.
And then the chorus goes so big and all like fuzzy and fizzy. It's so good. Do you like when you not only write and put out your own music, but you also write and produce for a ton of other artists? Like when they're scoping you out, is the stuff you've done with us something that comes up?
Yeah, it is. And for a while I was like, oh no. Like,
I was worried about it on your behalf.
No, it's just, I'm not funny like that. And I think people think I write the jokes. I'm like, oh, I have nothing to do with this shit.
Well, first of all, you are funny like that.
No, but it's a different thing. It's a real, like watching you guys craft jokes is very different than being off the cuff, like having a couple zingers, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever,
Okay, but just for the record, Asa, and I shit you not, you have a couple zingers, man.
But I think actually what it really got me was in some of the early years when I was still broke and we had done some songs together, shows that were friends of y'all's hit me up. So like Portlandia, I got to do like that song Dream of the 90s. That song kind of popped off.
Did you do that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's incredible.
And I got to do and I started working with American Dad.
Yes.
And on their kind of like whenever they would have a musical thing. And that linked me with The Weeknd. Who So like then we have this relationship and we've written a bunch of stuff. And I got to do, and then I did The Idol. I did the music for The Idol because of that. And that is all from y'all.
Oh my God. The music from The Idol is fucking so rad.
I never saw the shit. I'm gonna watch it at a certain point.
So wait. Well, we probably don't have too much more time, but you guys are going to go back out on tour? Oh, dude, thank you. Or are you saying it about yourself?
Yeah, I'm saying it about myself. Like, dude, I'm really killing it.
Dude, I agree. You are great at interviewing me.
Yeah, we're going on tour.
Yes.
When are we going on tour? We're going on tour in November, then December, then February.
Yeah.
And then next year too. So
world tour?
Right now, just the States.
Okay.
Pretty much just the States for now. And then I'm sure next year we'll go to Europe.
Are there places where you guys go where you're like, it's always fucking crazy when we go to
Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Oh my God, they just go. It's just so, they just turn up.
Oh, that's the
It's
best.
so uninhibited. It's almost like you're going back in time to like Beatles era thing where people actually
holy shit,
really free and enjoy themselves and are not thinking about whatever.
Damn, I want to go there.
Yeah, totally.
I've never been.
You've never been to Mexico City?
No.
Oh, it's lovely.
You know what I've heard? The food's hella good.
Oh, I love you, Andy. I love you.
I love you, buddy. It was nice talking to you in this context.
Always.
Good luck with the album. Good luck with the tour.
We just high five.
I feel a little bit guilty that I never gave you $10K to get your career started.
I think, you've been very helpful. Showed up for videos whenever. Look at this. You're like, you always show up.
I'm genuinely a fan, and you know that that's real because I always hit you up and I'm like, send me your new shit. I need that new.
That is true.
Even though it's not called Radical Miracle, which just pissed me off every single time I think about it. But I think you made the right call for you and yours. All right.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Talkhouse Podcast, and thanks to Andy Samberg and Asa Taccone for chatting. If you like what you heard, please follow Talkhouse on your favorite podcasting platform. Check out all the great stuff at talkhouse.com. This episode was produced by Myron Kaplan, and the Talkhouse theme is composed and performed by The Range. See you next time.